Hey guys, so I am doing a I'm working on this project. Super excited. I found this. This is a coal scuttle, and I am going to be putting it upstairs in my bedroom. Super excited for that, but it needs cleaning. And here I am just reading the directions on what to do. And I mean, it, I'm, I know it's pretty explainable on what to do, but I've never polished up anything like this before. Super excited. I actually got this for $20. And if I'm correct, I think I found something close to this online for $50 that they're selling it for, maybe even more. I can't remember. I have been looking up so many things lately. But this is just me in the kitchen and wanting to spruce this little bad boy up. I'm going to put a plant in it. And yeah, it's going to be fun. So, as I'm washing this thing, I am just wondering what this thing went through. How much coal did it scuttle? Who had it? What was their history? What was the home like? Was it passed down? I love stuff like this, and I thoroughly enjoy it when something gets handed down to me, and especially if there's a story to it. Unfortunately, because I got this at an antique fair, there wasn't a story to it. But it's so fascinating to me that I love that it's not in a landfill somewhere or in someone's backyard in the ground. It's a beautiful piece, and I am just super excited to get this polished up to see what it looks like. However, I do love it that I do love the patina on this, but I really just wanted to have it fresh and shiny. The patina just adds character. The oldness adds character, and that's what I love about it. But I don't know. Are you guys the same way? Do you look at an old piece and just wonder what is the history on this? Who had it? Where did they have it? Where was it? Where did it originate from? I'm sure I could find out where this was made, or who, not who, but where it was made. But I don't know, was it on a ship? Was it in a cottage? Was it in a chateau? I love stuff like that. It's imagination. I mean, I guess that's the book reader in me wanting to find out. course, that is my lovely husband, Michael, who has made breakfast. However, it's about 12 o'clock, so it's more like a brunch. And he's just reminding me I need to eat. I've been busy all morning. I've been doing things all morning, and I have not eaten yet. And I get pretty distracted and don't eat. And it's one thing if you're intentional in your fasting, but it's another thing if you're not intentional. I did have coffee earlier in the morning and just decided to be busy and haven't eaten yet. So he just wants to make sure I've eaten, grabbed me a fork, reminding me I need to eat. And then he's going to go back upstairs into the loft and enjoy his little mini vacation. He had 10 days off, which hardly ever happens. Well, it usually happens at the end of the year. This is his favorite time of the year in December, so he takes as much time off as he can. He works as much as he can until then, and then he takes a break. So, and this is me just continuing to polish. This thing is brass and copper, and the sponge that they gave me is obviously it's not a scratchy sponge. It's pretty soft, and this thing is pretty old, and there's some I don't know, there's crustiness on it. So I don't know what it is, but it was just not coming off. And I really don't care that it all wasn't coming off. I don't want it so super shiny, new looking. I do love that it has the character and some oldness still going on. So, are you guys fans of projects, and do you take on big projects? Do you do building? Do you make things, or are you like me and just the little projects are just fine? Um, I'm just like shocked at how pretty that is. It's a beautiful color, and yeah, so but yeah, I would love to be able to walk into an old house and know how to renovate it and know how to just um, do it myself, because just like little projects like this really are, they're so satisfying, they're so fun. And to say, you know what, I cleaned that up and I made it beautiful, and I gave it a breath of fresh air is super. Just there's something so fun about that. But like building bookshelves or even paint. Oh gosh, paint scares me. I would love to paint a wall, but I don't know if you can see behind me, the corner there. It's not a sharp corner. The corners of this house, when they built them, they're they're slightly curved, you guys. And so, like, to say I want an accent wall, um, is it's not that easy because the corners are curved. It's the same, like it's with wallpaper. There's in my master bathroom, I have this vision of what I want to do. The problem is that where do I put the wallpaper? What accent wall? I don't know. So I guess for now, I just focus on the things that I can do and that are not going to entail a whole lot. I would like to, in said master bathroom, I would love to change the lighting out. We have when they built this house, there's a lot of recessed lighting, and I would love to change that. I would love to put a chandelier over the bathtub. Like I said, I have this big idea in my head on what I want to do to update and refresh the bathroom. And I don't know how to do that, and it scares me. I would love to do that. I mean, obviously, I can look up how-tos or find someone to do it for me, and um, try it, go that route. But I've also part of me is when we sell the house, if we sell the house and move, is that going to change the resale value, making it too to my liking? Am I going to have to take all that down or repaint in order to sell the house? I don't know. But I just, I love stuff like that. So I don't know. It's a decision. Do you guys do that? Are you brave enough to do that? Do you poke holes in walls and I don't know. I don't know. But I think it's a fun thing, and I know I just from doing this, it's so rewarding. And yeah. So I I think at this point I'm just trying to decide if I would just want to keep going. I'm also kind of confused because while the stomach, I guess, of this, the bucket of this is copper, the base is brass. But as I'm polishing this up, I'm seeing some copper come through, so I'm really kind of confused on, do I keep going? Is there copper underneath this? Am I once again, I've never polished anything up like this before, so I have no clue what I'm looking at, and I'm so confused at what I'm seeing. Um, like I said, there's a little copper underneath there, but it's brass. On the handle, on the side of the handle, is the head of a lion, and that's brass. But the nails that have hammered into that is copper. So that the head of the lion is brass, but there's two little copper pieces, copper spots on there. So I'm just trying to figure out what the heck I'm gonna do. Do I keep trying to polish it? Do I keep trying to clean it? Or do I just leave it the way it is? Am I ruining it? All these things going in my head because I've never I've never done that before. But I'm loving this copper color. It's just so pretty. And I'm just thinking about how pretty that's going to look back up on the wardrobe that we have with the plant in it. And yeah, what else am I going to add on top of the wardrobe? I did find at the same antique fair that I got this copper scuttle. There was a gentleman there who was selling like huge glass jugs that he curates, he gets from Europe. And oh my gosh, they were so beautiful. And there was one that I kept walking by it. So it's the Sacramento Antique Fair every Sunday, every first Sunday of the month, I think, is when it's opened. And there's anywhere from 200 to 300 vendors. And I had a list in my hand of what I was looking for. And it's so hard to stay on task when you're looking at all the fun stuff. But there was this gentleman there, and he had amazing different size glass jugs and jars and baskets. And this is stuff, some of the stuff, and linens that he curated, got from Europe. And there was one, like I said, that I kept walking back and forth and walked around the whole place 2 or 3 times. No, actually more like 4 times. But every time I did a circle or every time I walked by his booth, I kept looking at it, and I'd go in and I'd touch it and I'd look at it. And just the way the light was hitting, it was this beautiful, muted sea green jug. You guys will see it. I will be posting a home Christmas tour, wax warmer tour here in the next few days, hopefully. But I had to get it. It is huge. It is heavy. And so as I'm cleaning this coal scuttle, I'm just picturing it with on top of this wardrobe with that glass jug that I got. And what kind of plants am I going to put in there? What kind of dried artificial plants am I going to put in that glass jug? So you see, like, I'm questioning. I'm so confused on. You can see a little bit of the brass or of the copper coming through, and so confused. So, but in the meantime, I'm also not overly worried about it. Not overly worried about it. But just enjoying the process. This was really therapeutic for me. I don't know about you guys. I mean, is there home projects or things around the house that you do that's therapeutic? I know for some people, laundry is therapeutic. Washing the dishes is therapeutic. I don't mind washing the dishes. The laundry, however, I love doing laundry. It's putting it away that I just struggle with immensely. I hate putting laundry away. Even as we speak right now, I have a basket overflowing with clean clothes that have been sitting there probably for about 2 or 3 weeks that needs to be put away. I have a new wardrobe. I can put stuff away. It's in my closet. I have hangers. I can put stuff away. Something about that process. I don't know what it is that I struggle with. So that is one of the things I am working on, is just doing it, just getting stuff done and doing it. So, but yeah, I'm finding that right now, just doing this and polishing it and wondering what its story is therapeutic for me, and I'm just having a grand old time over the sink cleaning the scuttle. So I think at this point, I have decided that I'm not going to worry too much about the inside, because I am putting a potted plant in there. But I was just doing a second gloss over with the that copper cleaning stuff, and just kind of one last go over and rinsing it out. And I'm just super happy with how it turned out. Once again, if you want to see the final thoughts on that, or what the final is, what it looks like, oh my goodness, Stephanie, then, stay tuned for a walkthrough video. And this is me asking Michael about the foot, like, is that copper? Is it not copper? What am I doing? But overall, super happy and excited. So yeah, I just having a lot of fun with that. So thank you guys so much for watching, and continue to watch to the very end. And I hope you guys have a great evening, afternoon, or morning.